Doing laundry can sometimes cause back pain. So this would be something pretty simple to avoid. Let's talk about a few things that you can do when you're doing laundry to try to reduce the chance of injury. The first step is we're going to get the laundry to the washer and dryer. So what a lot of us might do is scoop up 3 or 4 loads and then head towards the washer. A couple of problems with that. Number one is you can have a big heavy load here or several loads, and that can be tricky when you're going around the corner and handling that weight. But the second thing I've actually seen in my office too is you can't see where you're going. So I've had people slip down that stair or two. I've had a couple people even go down a whole flight of stairs. So it will be best to make this a walking or a step count increasing workout. Grab a load so you can kind of see and you're not handling a big heavy load, if you will. Go down the stairs if that's where it is. Get that one going, go back up, get another load, bring it down. Okay, so take your time with that. Don't block your vision with a bunch of loads and then you're trying to steer around that heavier load. So that's step one. Step two, when loads are done in the washer, now it's heavy and they can be stuck together, right? So we're all busy, we're all trying to get things done quickly, so we will bend over any which way, grab that laundry, yank it out like this and try to stuff it in the dryer, right? I have seen a lot of back injuries happen when we're trying to yank those clothes out when they're wet and all tied together, okay? So slow down, take a few extra seconds. If your washer is here, if it's top load, you can do a couple of things. Number one is you can spread your legs in that Dr. Fuller stance before you get in there, as opposed to just bending over at the waist like this. You can also, if that's not appropriate for your space or you don't have enough space to do that, at least put one foot in front of the other and then come down like this, okay? So you're using your knees to get your body a little bit lower when you're getting in there. The other thing that you can do is do what I call a core brace. Contract your core muscles here just a little bit, not hard, just a little bit to brace your lower back. So a core brace, you just tighten your abs up a little bit when you're bending over and doing that. Then, of course, as I just said, don't try to grab the entire load out of the washer and then take it out all at once. If something is stuck, take a moment, take a few other smaller items apart and so forth before you're lifting them out there, okay? So use your legs a little bit more, spread the feet apart like this, maybe one foot in front of the other, and a little bit of a core brace, and then try not to drag the entire load up all at once, okay? Third, then when you're folding, so after it's in the dryer and when you're folding, if we don't have a good spot to do that and we're, again, have that slight bend like this, if you're doing it on top of the dryer or the washing machine, this can add up, particularly if you're doing several loads at once. So this position is very similar to the kitchen position that I've talked about in the past. If you're preparing food for a while like this, with this slight bend or doing dishes and so forth, we always go back to the stance of spreading your feet apart so you're lower down to the work surface, and then you can not be bending forward at the waist and taking pressure off the lower back. So that's again what you can do. So if you have a washer or dryer and you're going to be folding laundry there, spread the feet apart, come a little bit lower so you're not bent forward at the waist. Another thing that has helped many of my patients is instead of standing and being bent over, they will carry some laundry, not all at once, some laundry to the dining room table or some other table and actually sit and fold their laundry. So consider that. The last part of it is when the laundry has to, let's say, come out of the basement, back upstairs. Please don't do it all at once. I know we're all in a rush, we're all busy, but make it a step count, increasing activity. Go up the stairs with just a little bit, put it away, come back down, grab another one, and so forth. That's how to protect your back when you're doing laundry. I'm Dr. Scott Fuller.